Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our tax savings live chat. I'm Christopher, CEO and founder of Wyco Tax. This is an all-year-round, all-in-one accounting and wealth planning service solution here in the U.S. And today, time is fast approaching before Halloween. We are going to talk about the open enrollment for Affordable Care Act or health insurance. But this won't be possible without my co-host for today. He would be my co-presenter. I'm sorry for my voice. I've been working 7 days. Now, to keep it going, we have the founder and CEO of JP Financial Strategies, the career, also the recipient of Career Summit Award, five-time $1 million award recipient, ACA, long-term care, and general line certified consultant. Let us all welcome on our tax savings live chat for today, no other than we have Mr. Jerry Perez. Jerry, good morning. Can you hear me?
How's it going, Chris? Yes, I can. Thank you for having me today.
By the way, belated happy birthday. And
Thank
that's
you. Thank
why,
you.
yeah, how was your birthday, by the way?
It was great. I was able to spend time with the family, with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
quality times as much as I can. It's
There you
beautiful.
Yeah, that's why talking about birthdays, if you're going to celebrate your birthday or celebrated the birthday and able to keep it going and many more birthdays to come, we need to have good health insurance, right? Enable to us to stay healthy and fit. That's
Yep.
why we're gonna start this. Sorry, Jerry, can you see?
That's okay.
Oh my God! So this what happens when during live again. I have to play. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
All right, let's talk
Yes,
about
sir.
the Affordable Care Act. What is Affordable Care Act and who is this for?
So the Affordable Care Act is a way for people of all kinds of income thresholds to be able to get health care. Now, the way it works is it's based on the household size of the family and income. So, an example, depending on how you file your taxes, say a family of three making 60,000 or X amount will qualify for some subsidies. So it just really depends on the income size. So a lot of people think it's only for the people that do not have that much income. That's really not the case. There are a lot of people who get qualified for some subsidies that
Mm-hmm.
make a pretty good living, So it's a really good setup for it. Um, all types of different carriers from Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Better, all the big carriers are involved in this.
Yeah, how about the let's talk about because we're handling a lot of business clients. What does it apply for self-employed freelancer, people receiving 1099s?
Yes, it does, because at the end of the year, you do need to file your taxes. So it's
Mm-hmm.
all based on your income, how much you make, and your household size. So yes, 1099 works just fine.
Yes, talking about the income, what are the type of income documents you guys are looking for before enrolling with Affordable Care Act?
There's different things. So the main thing is when we enroll people, there's a 5-minute questionnaire that asks you different questions. Where do you work? Are you self-employed? How much do
Yeah.
you make? Based on that criteria, it'll submit it in, and they may either ask for uh, bank statements. They might ask
Uh-huh.
for check stubs. If we're close to the income tax season, like say we're like in March or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
they may ask for your income tax statements, but it's very rare. It's just on a case by case basis. They don't always ask for it.
Yeah, the Affordable Care Act, in simple sense, it's basically financial aid for people that cannot afford the monthly premium for the insurance, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
And then how about the for people that are self-employed but the wife has already insurance with the full-time employer, How is it going to work? Is it going to be a family enrollment or just for him?
It is on a person by person basis. So, say you
Mm-hmm.
have a family of five, and the wife has health insurance through work, and the
Mm-hmm.
kids have Medicare, but the husband does not have any kind of insurance. So
Mm-hmm.
they would put in the income for all five of them, but only
Mm-hmm.
one person applying for the coverage, and then they'll base it on that.
And then they're not gonna be including the wife's income, right? It's going to be a separate income requirement for the husband.
Well, that depends on how their taxes are filed. So if they're filing jointly, then because it's all based on taxes,
Mm-hmm.
which you're very familiar,
Yes.
um,
Uh-huh.
they're all based on taxes. So if they file jointly, so yes, both incomes will be inputted together. If the husband files separately, then no, it will just be his income, and that would change his criteria to single one person filing.
Mhm. For a company, let's say a person, the husband started a health construct like a construction company, but he made, let's say, $150,000 in a year, but his losses are, let's say, 120,000. His take home money is $30,000. Where do you base it? Is it based on the total sales, or is it based on the net, which is the take home, the $30,000?
It's going to be based on the net because on paper it shows he's making 150,000, but he has so many expenses. So when he files his taxes, is he going to get taxed on the 150,000 or the 30,000?
Uh-huh. And when do we have this open enrollment? When this does it starts?
The annual open enrollment starts November 1st, and from November 1st to December 15th, you have that little window to apply for it, and then your coverage starts in January.
January.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Now, for all the people that are currently enrolled and have already taken advantage of this coverage, they're able to re-enroll. So all my clients, I'm going to be calling them and see if they want to continue, if they want to change plans, if they want to see if there's a better plan for them. That's kind of the way it's set up for the open enrollment.
Then with the is there like a late enrollment? Let's say until when? So you said it's gonna run on November and when it finishes in December, right? But what if
December
they
15th.
enrolled like January or December 16? Are there any special case for late enrollment?
Yes, yes, there is. So from December 15th all the way to January 15th, if I'm not mistaken, that window right there, if it's called late enrollment, they're going to be able to enroll, but they're not going to start their health insurance till February. So it's going to be January as a blackout period where they're not going to have any coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a little bit of an insurance gap there. So that's why we encourage everybody to come as early as possible and have everything set up ready to go by the 1st of January.
Are there special cases for late enrollment or it doesn't matter? Whether
Well, yes,
you're
there.
married or you move in a different city or
Yes,
states.
there's different questionnaires. So throughout this whole entire year, as for example, last month, the previous month, and this whole entire year, there was a special enrollment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have life-changing events, you've been moved in the past 6 months, you lost coverage because you changed jobs, or and anything to that effect, you could have also applied for the coverage and had it start the following month. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. In June, I was talking to a couple who the husband is a breadwinner. He lost his job. He lost his coverage.
Mm-hmm.
With this new job, he doesn't qualify for health insurance yet until open enrollment in this coming year. So I was able to get him some coverage because of he lost his previous coverage through his job, and he started in July. So in July he started his health insurance. So it's been going on all year for the special enrollments that's been going on.
What is the most common issue that you encounter on based on your experience, people applying for Affordable Care Act?
People, the main issue I find is people thinking that they're not going to qualify because of their
Yes.
income.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I see it is this: you're never going to find out unless you try. It takes less than 5 minutes to find out if you qualify for subsidies, and sometimes it's even cheaper than you get it from the Affordable Care Act compared to your job. So it's full coverage. It's full medical. So you go to the hospital, hospital stays. It's with the big carriers. The carrier of choice right now that a lot of people are going with is Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah, Blue
So
Cross Blue
they're-
Shield. Yeah. Is it possible? So a lot of people assume that they won't qualify. So that's the main issue or one of the problems you're having, right? Lack of
yes, sir.
guided information. Then
Yes, sir.
is there like how long is this financial aid for health insurance is going to last? Has it been renewed?
Yes, so it's going every year. Every year is a re-enrollment. I know this past, I think it was 6 months to 8 months ago, the house and they passed something in the government where they're going to have funding for the next 3 years. So at least for another 3 years, they're going to have funding for this. Now, after that, I'm sure, well, not sure, but I'm assuming they're going to keep it going because it helps so many Americans, so many people get quality health insurance, at little to no cost at sometimes. Sometimes it's zero, sometimes it's
Yes.
$20,
Mm-hmm.
and it's full coverage.
Then when we say full coverage, the dental and vision are also something that you provide assistance with, right?
Yes, I do provide assistance with it. There is some available through the marketplace. I myself also am affiliated with Aflac, so I do help with the dental as well if they need it.
How about if they have employees? Is this something that you provide, like the husband have W-2 employees or 1099 contractors? They are also something you accommodate.
Yes, you can also do that as well on an individual basis, same concept. So if an employer wants me to come in or wants somebody to come in from the ACA side, the Obamacare side, to talk to the employees,
Mhm.
to offer them some of this coverage, we can do that. And then that way it helps with retention as well with employers because the employer's helping them with that and that aspect.
Is there like such thing as group health insurance?
There is group health insurance, but not through the Obamacare side, not through the
Mhm.
ACA side. There is an option that you can do to use uh, Obamacare, which is the ACA,
Yeah.
for business owners. It's very similar to an HSA plan.
HSA,
That is
right?
a little, yeah,
Mhm.
yes, very similar to that. So that way the business owners can utilize the tax breaks.
Because the APLAC is, I have an APLAC. I remember this is for the short-term disability. Is that how it works?
The Aflac, what it does, it's supplemental insurance. It goes hand in hand with healthcare. So say if
Mm-hmm.
you have deductible, or you go get a checkup,
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay your deductible, or you pay your copay. Well, you report that to Aflac, and depending on what you went for, they will give you money. So that's a supplemental insurance.
Ah, okay. And then for this AFLAC, it can be a separate enrollment even they have already a existing insurance with their employer, right? They can still get an AFLAC.
Yes, sir. Mhm.
How do we get a hold of you? Do they need to go to your office? What about other people living in different cities?
They can contact me directly. I do have a Facebook page and my phone number as well to the
Mm-hmm.
office. Currently, right now, I'm working out of the Waco tax office here at
Yes.
2854 Boca Chica Boulevard in Brownsville. Uh, so I'm here at the office now as well.
Can
So
they
we're
do virtual, Jerry?
oh yes, yes sir.
Okay, there you go. So that's why, guys, if you have any questions, this presentation is open on our YouTube channel. There's a replay, and then also on our Facebook page, Waiko Tax. Then Jerry Perez, you can reach him. You said you have a Facebook page, and then feel free to go to his what like LinkedIn. You have LinkedIn also, Jerry, right?
Yes sir. Mhm.
Okay. So is there any penalty event for not having health insurance coverage?
No, not anymore. Years back, in 2008 to probably 2000 and
I think
it's been
before
years. So then,
2020, yeah, that they remove
yeah,
it.
they removed it, so there's no penalty though.
And also the one thing that you need to file, and this is where we kick in as a tax preparation company, you need to make sure you're getting a 1095A. The 1095A is a form telling how many or how much money that you receive, like a financial aid from the from your health insurance. Whether they pay 0 or 300, the Affordable Care Act, you need to attach a 1095A, and it can be get to the healthcare.gov. You need to create your own personal account. Then at the end of the year, together with your W-2, you need to attach that, because that's a common delay on the tax filing, Jerry. If a lot of people, they thought that they did not get coverage, like 1 to 3 months, because it happens, Jerry, right? It
Oh
happens
yes.
that you apply for the whole year, but you only get 3 months because your income already went up on, let's say, month of April. Is that true?
The way it works is it's a self-reporting. So, for an
Yeah.
example, say if you have a couple that, or for example yourself, you qualify in June and you met the
Mm.
criteria, but then in October you end up tripling your income.
Mhm.
That's where you would have to either self-report to your agent that your income had changed, therefore the coverage need to reassess it. Now you can leave it on there if you wanted to, but at the end of the day, it goes based on your taxes. So the assistance is based on the income that you submitted at the actual enrollment. So
Exactly.
based on, yeah, so you need to be as accurate as possible, and it's self-reporting. So you need to be able to report it yourself to the actual agent or to the actual insurance agency.
That's the reason why I'm saying a while ago, it's a financial aid, depending on your income threshold. The more income you get, the less insurance aid that you're getting. That's the reason why you file your taxes, and they compute whether they pay you so much because your income went up, and they're going to collect it back, the premium that they paid on your behalf.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why, guys, it's very important. Knowledge is, it's a key. Knowledge is a potential power. All you have to do is make sure that you're talking to the right person about this. And I do encourage everyone to really have a coverage, because at this point, it it- especially running a business, you don't have any backup. Your income is still
Mhm.
unstable. Don't want to put your money all in the health insurance. If anything happen, like for your medication, hospitalization, and dude, that health issue or health wellness are really important. It's very expensive. That's why having a premium, having coverage is something that you need to have while running your business. Anyways, thank you, Jerry. And then let me get this out of the way. What we do with our company. So the client that I've been working with, Jerry, for the past years, we're targeting more like a small business owner, self-employed, people that are receiving 1099s with S corporations here in Waiko tax, e-commerce, and high income from $80,000, because the common denominator for all this are we are the ones subject to high income tax. 39% starting and more. That's the reason why you have to connect with us. You can find us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook page. Just type Wyco Tax or even my name. Then you will have the ways to connect with us, also with Jerry. That's why we presented this tax savings Tuesday, because this health insurance is also part of a business deduction. That's why any type of payment that you have for your healthcare for your employees are part of your business deductions. And the following services of Wyco Tax, now we encompass the following from accounting, medical billing, tax planning. That's why we work with Jerry. Our goal is to minimize your taxes or even to zero out. Do you believe, Jerry, that businesses or wealthy people are paying less taxes or up to zero?
Yeah,
Right?
that's true. That's
Yeah,
very true.
that's the reason why it's very important that there are three people that you need to be best friend with when you're running a business. Number one is an attorney, number two is accountant, and number three is a lender. That's why we also cover the loan processing, because that's what a lot of clients do have. They want all in one service rather than talking from one person to another. That's the value we provide. The YCO tax, we are on proactive on planning and reducing your taxes because we are creating this 10,000 tax savings pizza chart that we've been dealing with different people from California, Colorado, and even out of country, Jerry. Yesterday we have a client from Colombia, and the other one is in Spain because we're checking these six slices of the pizza pie chart are important. The first one is we need to check your entity, slice number one, enable for us to know whether you're paying or your structure will make you the most out of it, like having an S corporation if it's needed. Slice number two, Jerry, as we check your record keeping, whether you're
Mm.
accurate with your balance sheet, profit and loss statement. Then business slice number three, are you using maximizing your business expenses like work from home, driving your personal car, and even traveling? Then when we identify that, let's go with your tax credits. Currently, we are processing employee retention credit, which is the payroll tax refund because of the COVID situation. We also have the R&D specialist and other credits like Tesla having energy efficient electricity in your home. Then this is where Jerry kicks in play. He's going to check whether you can open with your educational fund from Index Universal Life annuities, and ARC also company have a partner for 401k. Then at the end of the year is our tax filing. So when you apply these six slices for your company, we can rest assured that you have the potential saving of $10,000. Right? Does it make sense to have savings of 10,000, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's
Who
why.
wouldn't want to save $10,000?
Yeah, that's why we plan and for your retirement while minimizing your taxes in a year-to-year basis. There you go, and that's why this is an example of what we serve on our one of our clients. There's a 20,000 estimate overpayment of taxes plus an underutilized 14,000 of expenses. So all in all for this year, we're working on a 34,000 tax savings. And there you go. That's why here in Tax Savings Tuesday and Waiko Tax, we're giving you more information. And Jerry, I'm promoting. We're going to have another speaker on the second, fourth Tuesday of October 20. It's going to be October 24, boosting your credit score for financial freedom. And credit score is very important in running a successful business. So, any last word, Jerry, or any information you want to provide before we finish our meeting or our live chat for today?
Yes, the main thing I wanted to say is don't worry, just apply. There's no harm in just trying, because at the end of the day, all they can say is, you know what, you don't qualify for this, but you qualify for that. You know, knowledge
There.
is power. So just apply. Just give it a
Mhm.
shot.
Exactly. And there, since it's free, feel free to contact and make an appointment with Jerry today of JP Financial Strategies. So again, guys, thank you for watching. And I have to take my medicine. Thank you. But if
Thank you, Chris.
you please follow and subscribe on our YouTube channel, Waiko Tax, or follow my Facebook page or Chris Waikoko or even Waiko Tax. So again, have a good day and enjoy your day because just like you, your tax needs a break. Thank you, Jerry. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
good one.